Happy, healthy Centurions. This is SynapTC coming to you live from Gilbert, Arizona. Oh my gosh, it is week 9. We're in the single digits. I remember doing this starting at week 32. Has it gone by that slow or that fast? Unbelievable. Anywho, today was my dad's cancer follow up with his doctors at Mayo Clinic. And I must say, pretty impressed. The doctors were saying, yeah, everything's, it's routine. Everything's pretty good. I was hoping for better than expected, but, it is what it is. He's still not going to be able to get his vaccines until December, but the doctors have given him, they're saying he's doing well, and I'm happy. So he was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's T-cell lymphoma last year, well, October of last year, and it's been pretty good. I mean, he's had cancer and gone through that, but thank God with your blessings and your prayers, he's staying strong. He had COVID during that process too, and with no symptoms, asymptomatic. I don't know. This guy has has a lot of good luck behind him, so he's probably done some good things in his life, which he has. And I'm very thoughtful, and I'm very happy that he is doing the way he's doing. And again, thank you very much for your thoughts and prayers. So it is week 9. I am, I'm just, I've been trying not, I've been procrastinating or I've been putting off swimming. I just I can't get, I can't get into it. But I have a wetsuit. They got an Xterra Volt wetsuit that came in yesterday, last night, and I'm gonna be going open water swimming on Saturday with one of my patients. he's a he says he knows how to open water swim, and I trust him. So I said, let's go. And I don't exactly know where we're going, but we're gonna see if I'm gonna be able to make it anyways, depending on basketball tournament schedules and things like that. So try to make everything work out. So um, good thing about swim that I'm gonna be going swimming eventually. Should I go tomorrow morning? I'm gonna go Saturday. Why should I go Friday? But and one of the things 2 weeks ago I was at 177 pounds, and I had pretty good muscle mass. I had pretty good body fat mass, and then 2 weeks later, I dropped down to 172 pounds, and I was thinking, oh right, I lost more fat and gained more muscle, or just kept my muscle, but no, muscle went down 4 pounds, and fat went up 2 pounds. Pretty wild. And I lost weight, 172 pounds, right? Lost 5 pounds, but most of it was muscle. So it's pretty sad to see. So I started working out with my boy Jigger. He's been that guy's a champ. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm working out with him in from 6 in the morning till 6:30, sometimes 5:50, depending on Nauman's schedule. But we make it work. I need to gain that muscle mass. I don't want to lose it. I think muscle mass is very important when you're doing these types of endurance types of events. It gives you your power. So swimming, oh my gosh, I'm gonna need a lot of power. I'm gonna need a lot of muscle to go through that. So I'm trying to reach 90 pounds. We'll see what happens. But it does take away from my training a little bit. Maybe because I wanted to. I don't know. I need to. I haven't been waking up at 3:45 in the morning, folks. I was supposed to wake up at 3:45 in the morning, and this week it has been bad. Weather's been bad, has been so I just been taking it easy. Shouldn't be doing that, but what the heck? You know what? I got 9 weeks. I can do it, right? It's only 1.2 miles of swimming, and then transitioning into a 56.5 mile bike ride, or is it just 56 miles? 56 miles, and then a 13.1 mile run. Man, biking. The good of the biking is, you know what? I did about 24 miles or something like that, 26 miles, 24, 25 miles on Saturday for taking about a couple hours. So I was pretty happy about that. Still keeping up that 13.5, 13.6, 7 mile per hour range, you know. Yesterday I went up to 26 miles per hour for a little bit. I even bumped it up to 30 for about, 30 seconds. I was at 15.6 miles per hour for a while. I was pretty impressed, but I was trying to do what Andy Galpin from Cal State University Fullerton, he said that, you know what, if you do 12 minutes of biking for long endurance type of events, not for strength training or anything like that, but just for long endurance, it was supposed to be, uh, it was, you do about 12 minutes minimum, and you take a 12-minute rest. 12 minutes minimum, 12 minutes rest. So, man, I went all out 12 minutes, and I got it pretty high. I was pretty impressed. And then I let the timer go for 12 minutes, and then my numbers went down, down, down. And then I got back on the third time, and it was rough. It was really, really hard. And did I hydrate? Did I have my bottle of salt water with me? No, I did not. I was winging it because, one of my coaches said, yeah, if you do it for an hour, you don't worry about the water. You'll be fine. I was not fine. I was not fine at all. I was, and then took another 12-minute rest, and then got back on the bike again, and then I started drinking my salt water, and then at the end I started feeling pretty good. Then I went up to about 13, 14, 15 miles per hour. So it was pretty nice to feel that change. Actually, I was doing deep breathing exercises between sets. I don't know if that was a good idea. Maybe not. But those are the things that you learn from training. You mess up during your training, and then hopefully you don't mess up on the race. Oh, race day. Race day, the temperature is going to be historically on October 17th between 60, 70, 69 degrees to 91 degrees. So I'm just thinking about where the sun's going to be, how it's going to be hitting me. I got the course outline. Uh, it's gonna be a doozy, folks. It is gonna be a doozy, but it's gonna be a beautiful day. Chances of rain are slim. 7% chance of raining. But right now I've been biking in place. I've been running in place, running on a treadmill, biking on a trainer. So if I go that fast, 20 miles per hour, 18 miles per hour, man, what about my steering? Am I going to be able to break it? I'm not going to be the only one on the race. There's going to be other people on the race track as well, right? So, got to stay away from people, stay away from crashes, stay away from flat tires, stay away from all kinds of debris that's not going to be on the course. So, I hope I don't get a flat tire. Hope everything goes smooth. Hopefully I don't lose my breath during the swim. Hopefully I don't cramp up during the run, because I remember getting cramped up on a marathon, but I didn't train at all. So this is the reason why I started all of this, because this half Ironman is scary. And you know what, folks? I'm not done yet. I still have to do an Ironman before I'm 50. So you'll be seeing more of me. Okay. And you know what? Do you think I could do an Ironman? Somebody told me I'm not a triathlete. I'm not a triathlete. I'm becoming one. I'm slowly becoming one. So, um, what are you gonna do? It's pretty impressive. I'm impressed with myself. Hopefully, I don't get hurt in the process. But that's the goal here. Happy, healthy 100. you know, uh, what is it gonna take for you to be happy, healthy, and till 100? I mean, you gotta bank on it right now. People putting money in their 401ks, their IRAs, and their investments, and 529 accounts, and stock market, and living for the now. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. But while you're living for the now, you should also plan for your body's future. So, I'm not going to be. The only reason why I say this is because my grandfather, he was a farmer out in India, and that boy, he can work. He worked, 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 and he came to America. And it was a gradual, gradual decline. Is it because of, I don't know, industrialization of our food? I don't. Maybe. Maybe wasn't enough minerals in the in our foods. Maybe his diet was not good. Maybe he didn't exercise as much. Maybe it was just content. Who knows? Whatever it was, I don't want to make those same mistakes. I've been trying to figure out what is the secret. What is the secret? What do you got to do? And you know what? There's times where I don't want to hear about it. I was like, you know what? Forget it. I can't. I'm not going to be able to do it. Give me that burger. Give me that Whopper. I'm just going to eat. Oh, this feels so good. I'm just going to keep on eating. This tastes so great. Eat, 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 eat. And it's like, man, what's happening to my body? Who cares? You'll be fine. You'll be fine. And there comes a point in your life. I don't know. For me, it was when I got 40. When I turned 40. It was a big change in my life. So right now I'm 44, going on 45, and I don't want you guys to make the same mistakes I did. If we can, skip that step, that's great. But you know what? Sometimes we all need to go through that. Sometimes we don't. So I hope my happy, healthy 100 journey inspires you to just, move a little bit more. Maybe give up something that's bad for your body and do something that's good for your body. You never know. You might be able to, I ran 13.6 miles on Sunday. And I was like, what? 13.6 miles? That's like a half marathon. And I remember doing a half marathon, folks, in 2007. It was not pretty. It was not fun. It was, it was a struggle after mile two. Okay? I mean, that's great. Everybody rah, 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 and everything like that. And I finished it in the nick of time. But it was no fun at all. And I don't want that same experience, right? And so I was surprised that I was able to do that. And I think I want to put everything on it. If I had to put everything on it, I would have to say Danny Dreyer, Chi Running, CHIRUNNING, Chi Running is something that's spectacular. A very, very cool way of running. It's so simple. I just can't get over how simple it is. I love simplicity. The simplicity, like Wim Hof method, is very simple. It's just breathing exercises and taking cold showers and doing some push-ups without some air. No big deal. But it makes some pleomorphic changes. And with Danny Dreyer with the Chi running, it's basically, I talk about gravity all the time. I always talk about, you know what? Don't forget about gravity. Don't forget you live on a planet that spins around 1,000 miles per hour, okay? And you're just a speck of nothing, okay, in the whole scheme of things in the whole universe, right? But here you're a big person, right? So, but this person has the weight of gravity 9.8 meters per second squared on our bodies, and it's constant. It don't turn off when you go to sleep. Gravity's still on you. Some people can't even get out of bed because gravity's so strong. You can't overcome it. Some people are, all scrunched up and can't even pick their head up, can't even move their shoulders and stuff like that. I'm like, what is going on here? What is happening to humanity? Why are they getting why are they so weak that they can't even handle the gravitational forces? And hence I became a chiropractor. I figured these chiropractors have to know something. I mean, these guys look a lot better than most folks, and they're just what they're doing, cracking backs all day long. But there's something to it, folks, and I wanted to figure that out. So I spent pretty much my whole life, and as simple as this. It's just gravitational forces. It's just natural laws, happening on your body. You're getting crushed, folks. And if you don't stand up to it, you could either have nature just take you down, or you can nurture your body. You can choose. You can choose every single day. It doesn't happen. This doesn't stop at childhood. Nature versus nurture continues throughout your life. You can let nature take its course and not be happy with the results. Trust me. If I don't take care of my lawn, or if I don't take care of my backyard, there's gonna be weeds everywhere. I need to nurture that backyard just so this way it looks nice, right? So the same thing. Nurture your body, folks. It's not that hard. Anywho, um, running wise, I'm happy. So bad thing about running, the sweat. I'm dripping, and this is like there's one thing I do not like is sweating. I don't like sweat. I don't like perspiring. That's the reason why I don't like to play basketball. But for some reason or other, I gotta play basketball, guys. That's next year. But I don't like sweat, but I'm just drenched. And then so what do? I have one of my 24-ounce bottles of water, little protein shaker bottle. Have 2 grams of salt in there, pink Himalayan salt with water. I have two of them, and I run for 2 hours. Every 15 minutes, I'm taking about 6 ounces of water. So it's basically like 2 gulps. Take 2 gulps, and then I'm running, and I'm still going. I'm super surprised. So something simple as salt, keeping you energized. Making sure those sodium potassium pumps are working, and the electron, the synapses are firing. Right? As simple as that. You're leaking out water and salt and other minerals, and you need to just put that back in so this way your cells can still spark. Um, and so, but that's the outcome of it. So I'm learning from it, learning from every single day. So it's really nice to have that little bit of a little bit of a tip. All right, so supplement of the week. I think I've gone over. I don't know. There's another supplement that I'm taking, but there's no need for me to talk about it right now. I'll talk about it in October or something like that. Let's see how I do with that. I already said salt. I already said potassium. I already said magnesium, vitamin D, ADK, shilajit, fiber, creatine, protein, BPC 157, lion's mane. Lion's mane I need to be a little bit more effective on, a little bit better at. Come on, applesauce. Applesauce is not a supplement. Well, we're gonna skip that. All right, I think that's it for supplements. Well, if something comes up, I'll let you know. But for right now, the food of the day, I would say the trading food that I like to eat during bike rides is applesauce. I love that's one of my go-tos that eating or just not eating, but I don't want it to get to my stomach. So this way I could just get processed before it even hits my my stomach, so it doesn't give me upset stomach. So this way I could get into my carbs as I'm going along. Food of the week, I would have to say, this week is the best week for eating, I must say. Um, my the processed, frozen vegan foods that I have that I've bought, day in day out, they're not satiating. I think the way things are processed is they take the fiber out. They take the fiber out, and that's how they can keep things going. Put them in the freezer and eat it when you like, but it's not satiating, and I'm not going to waste my money on that anymore. So I'm gonna have to start bringing food to work. I think that's going to be a better way to uh, feed myself, sustain myself instead of these frozen foods. And I had vegan taste. Man, I had their Reuben sandwich. Oh man, they give you. I'm gonna be a little affiliate for them. I'm gonna put a link in for Vegan Taste. They're Phoenix based, so sorry everybody else, but they're Phoenix based. They're just wonderful food. It's filling food. They do have some Indian dishes, which I tell Chef Brady Wyrick not to put in during that time, but he's not. I think he renames them, but thanks. And then I had Veggie Village. It's another Arizona um, vegan restaurant, vegan Chinese restaurant. Man, I know Houston folks have 888, but boys and girls, we got a winner over here. Okay. And let's see. There's Ozo sausages. Gopi, one of my wife's friends, recommended as a sausage, like a morning sausage, flat patty. Those are really delicious. So thank you very much, Gopi, for that. That was awesome. And I think that's about it. So this has been a great food week. Hopefully, I get my calories up, so this way I could use that protein and make some muscle out of it, and then keep that up too, right? All right, folks. I think it took a lot of time here today. Appreciate you joining in and joining me on this journey. Thank you for taking me there, and we'll see you next week. Have a good night.